students, a very good morning. I hope that all are fine and safe. So in the previous video we have seen the revision for our unit test 6. So now we are entering into the next exercise. That is the last exercise of our chapter 2 measurement, exercise 2.3. So here we are having 10 questions. Some questions I'm going to give you as homework because you're going to do it on your own. Okay, first let's go to the first question. Two pipes whose length are 7 meter, 25 centimeter and 8 meter, 13 centimeter joined by welding, and then a small piece 60 centimeter is cut from the hole. What is the remaining length of the pipe? So there are two pipe, naming pipe A and pipe B. So pipe A is 7 meter and 25 centimeter length, and pipe B is 8 meter and 13 centimeter by length. So they have joined it by welding. So from this total they have removed 60 centimeter. So what will be the remaining length? Now we'll see the sum. So as I told you, what is given? Two pipes. Pipe A length is 7 meter and 25 centimeter, and pipe B is 8 meter and 13 centimeter. So first, total length of pipe A and B is equal to 8 meter plus 7 meter plus 25 centimeter plus 13 centimeter. So we have 8 plus 7, it is 15 meter plus 38 centimeter. So total length of pipe A and B is 15 meter and 38 centimeter. Now removed is 60 centimeter. So we know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So here we have 38 centimeter. So we have to borrow 1 meter from here. So when you borrow 1 from here, so as I told you, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So plus 100. So from 138, I am reducing 60. What it will be? 40, 78, and 1 has gone. So the remaining length of pipe is equal to, so as I told you, 1 borrowed, so 14 meter will be remaining, and 138 minus 60 is, in 100, in 60 goes off, we have 40 plus 38, it is 78 centimeter. So what is the remaining length of the pipe? It is 14 meter and 78 centimeter. Now we'll go to the second question. The saplings are planted at a distance of 2 meter 50 centimeter in the road of length 5 kilometer by Saravanan. So you know what is a sapling, right? A small plant. So they are planting at a distance of 2 meter and 50 centimeter. For each sapling they have 2 meter and 50 centimeter gap in the road of length 5 kilometers by Saravanan. If he has 2560 sapling, how many sapling will be planted by him and how many saplings will be left? Okay, so now we'll move for the sum. So we already know distance is 5 kilometer. So we know that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So how many meter it is? 5 into 1000, it is 5000 meters. Now we are going to convert into centimeter because it is given in centimeter. So 1 meter is equal to, we know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So 5000 into 100. So it is 5 lakh centimeter. Okay. So distance between two saplings, I told you, no, it is 2 meter and 50 centimeter. So we already know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So 2 into 100, 200 plus 50. So 250 centimeter. So now, so total saplings we have, Saravanan have is 2560. Now we are going to divide it. Therefore 5 lakh divided by 250. So this one divided by this one. 0, 0 cancel. 5 table, 5 5s are 25. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again 5 table, 2, 0, 0, 0. So 2000 saplings can be planted. So the two questions were asked. No, so how many saplings will be planted is 2000 saplings will be planted. How many saplings will be left? So total saplings is 2560, right? Minus 2000, that is 560 saplings will be left. Understood? So next question. Third question. Put tick mark in the circle which adds up to the given measure. So 1 kg. For making 1 kg, what are all the measures we have to use? So we know that 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So all these are given in grams. So we'll take like this. 500 plus 250. 500 plus 250 is 750. Next again 200. It is 950 plus 50. It is 1 kg. Okay, do you understand? 500 plus 50, 550 plus 200, it is 750. 750 plus 250, it is 1000 grams. So that is 1 kg. 1 meter is equal to how many centimeter? We know 100 centimeter. So how it should be formed? 30 plus 40. It is 70. 70 plus 25, 95. 95 plus 5, 100. So 100 centimeter. Next, 1 liter. We all know 1 liter is equal to how many ml? 1000 ml. So 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. So now we'll take the first high one. 500 plus 200 is 700. 700 plus 200 is 900. 900 plus 100 is 1000 ml. So 200 plus 100 plus 500 plus 200. So it is 1000 ml. See the next one. Make a calendar for the month February 2020. Hint, January 1st, 2020 is a Wednesday. So the same pattern sum we have seen in exercise 2.2. So I am going to give you this one as homework. Okay. See the next question. See here. Observe and collect the data for a minute. Number of times a person breathes. So this also I am going to give you as homework, because this is all the personal thing. You have to breathe for a minute. How many times you are inhaling and exhaling? You are breathing. Number of times heart beats. You have to check. You know how to check it. Number of times the eye blinks. You can check with another person. Okay. So this and all is a homework for you. As I told you, fourth question and fifth question is a homework. So next question. This is also going to be an interesting question. I'm going to give you as homework, but I'll tell you how to do it. Okay. For this, we need a ruler. Okay. So we have taken a ruler. See, a squirrel wants to eat the grains quickly. Help the squirrel to find the shortest way to reach the grains. Use your scale to measure length of the line segment. So it's going to be very simple. See, there are three different ways given. See, A to B, B to C, C to D and D to E to reach the grain. Second one is A to G, G to F, F to, you can assume something here. Okay. F to H or something you can write. Then from here to E. Or from E to F itself you can calculate. So to reach grain. Here A to H, H to I to J and J to E. So you are going to find. You have to keep your ruler like this. You have to measure it. So this is 2.3 centimeter. You write it here. 2.3 centimeter. Then from here it is exactly 3 centimeter. Likewise, you have to check for all the things, and then from A to E. So as I told you, this part A to E, you have to write and measure, and you have to add it. Then from A to E, in this way you have to add it again. From A to E, through this way you have to add. So finally, which is the shortest length, you have to write that one as the correct answer. So this also as homework. Now we are moving to the 7th question. A room has a door whose measure are 1 meter wide and 2 meter 50 centimeter high. Can we take a bed of 2 meter and 20 centimeter length and 90 centimeter wide into a room? So they are giving an exact measure of the room, and they are giving an exact measure of a bed which has to go inside. You have to calculate and say whether it will go inside or not. Now we'll see the calculations. What is given here? Measure of the room. It is 1 meter and 2 meter 50 centimeter high. 2 meter 250 centimeter high and 1 meter means that is 100 centimeter wide. Okay. Now the same way, measure of the bed. That is, what is the measure of the bed? It is 2 meter 20 centimeter in length and 90 centimeter wide. Okay. Or measure of the room is larger than the measure of the bed. Okay. So the bed can be taken inside. Okay. So next question. A post office functions from 10 a.m. to 5:45 p.m. with a lunch break of 1 hour. If the post office works for 6 days a week, find the total duration of working hours in a week. Okay. So working hours in a day is equal to, so from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. means it is 6 hours and 45 minutes. Okay. We already know 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So 6 into 60 plus 45 in minutes. So 6 into 60, it is 360 plus 45, that is 405 minutes. Okay, so in a day it works for 405 minutes. Total duration. In a week is, so in a week we have 7 days. Okay, but they are working only for 6 days a week. So 6 into 405. 5 6 are 30, 0, 3, 0, 3, 4 6 are 24. So 2430 minutes. So we have to convert this into hours. For hours, 2430 divided by what? We know it, right? So 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. 0, 0 cancel. So if you cancel it, we are getting, if you divide it, so in 3 table, 2 times, 3 table, 81 times. So 2 is a even number and 81 is a odd number. So when you divide it, so it will be 40. 81 divided by 2 means 80. 4 times and 1. So if you keep a 0 here and make it, you will be getting 40. 4.5. So 4.5 means 40 half. Okay. So answer is 40 hours and half an hour means 30 minutes. Okay. So next question. Sita wakes up at 5:20 a.m. She spends 35 minutes to get ready and travels 15 minutes to reach the railway station. If the train departs exactly 6 a.m., will Sita catch the train? So what is the waking time of Sita? It is 5 hour and 20 minutes in the morning. She is spending 35 minutes to get ready. She has to catch the train by sharp 6 a.m. So will she be able to catch the train? So we have to write wake up time is 5:20 a.m. That is 5 hours 20 minutes. She is taking ready time. Okay, she's taking 35 minutes. So plus 35. So if you add it, it is 65. So 65 means 60 as minute and 5 minutes. So 1 you have to give it. So 6 hours and 5 minutes. So what is the depart time of train? It is 6 o'clock. Therefore, she will be how many minutes late? 5 minutes late. So what is the conclusion? She can't catch the train. Okay, very simple. So we know it, right? The last question of this exercise. A doctor advised Vairavan to take 1 tablet every 6 hours once in the first day and once every 8 hours on the second and the third day. If he starts to take 9:30 a.m. first dose, prepare a time chart to take tablet in railway timing. So a doctor has prescribed a tablet to a person. So on the first day he has to take the tablet for every 6 hours. From the second and third day he has to take it for 8 hours. So when he starts by 9:30 a.m., so what will be the chart? So let's prepare a chart for it. See, I have prepared a chart. So chart for first day, second day and third day. So he is starting by 9:30 a.m. in the morning. So we have 6 hours. So for a day, how many hours we have? 24 hours. So maximum we can go for 3 doses per day. So for the first day, he is starting by 9:30 a.m. So first dose will be by 9:30 hours, because it should be written in railway timing. What will be the second dose? So 9 plus 6, it is 15:30. That is afternoon 3:30 he'll be taking the second dose, plus 6, 21:30. That is by night 9:30 he'll be finishing the third dose. The second day, again from here 8 hours means 5:30. So from here adding 6 hours. Then from here in the second day we are going for 8 hours plus 8. So it is 13:30. That is afternoon by 1:30. From here plus 8. So again 21:30. So third day is going to be the same, 5:30 hours, 13:30, because second and third day it is going to be same, 21:30 hours. Okay students, I hope you understood this. It's a tricky sums. If you understand the question, you will be feeling it very easy to solve the sums. Okay, so with this I'm winding up this video. I just want to say few things here. So I have given you 3 sums as homework, that is question number 4, question number 5 and question number 6. I told you what to be done with 4th question, 5th question and 6th question, which should be done. So you have to complete your classwork and homework and please submit it to me for correction. And on Tuesday we are going to have the unit test. Please write well, prepare well and write the test well. Okay students, stay home, stay safe. Thank you students.